Today we will start with condensation reactions of aldehydes and ketones. In this reactions, we will do aldol condensation, cross-aldol condensation, benzoin condensation, then Perkin reaction, Knoop-Van-Agel reaction, Mannich reaction, Wittig reaction. All these mechanisms, all these reactions with their mechanisms. So let's start with aldol condensation. Aldol condensation, as we have already done, aldol condensation is a reaction in which aldehydes and ketones with alpha hydrogens in the presence of alkali, they condense to give beta hydroxy aldehydes or ketones, and then upon heating gives alpha beta unsaturated aldehydes or ketones. In this we will do its mechanism. So aldol condensation can be carried out either under acidic condition or under basic conditions. So we have mechanisms differently for base catalyzed and then acid catalyzed mechanism. Both can be asked in the exams. So first we start with base catalyzed mechanism of aldol condensation. In this, as there is a base catalyzed, so base is OH negative. OH negative first abstracts hydrogen from the alpha carbon of aldehydes. So this will give water, and the remaining these electrons will move to carbon. So negative charge will be present on the carbon, that is carbanion is formed, and this carbanion is resonance stabilized, that is these electrons can move this and these electrons to this. So this carbanion, which is resonance stabilized, and it is stabilized to enolate anion, so it has two resonating structures. Now this carbanion then attacks the second molecule of aldehyde. When it attacks the second molecule, then this carbon with negative charge attacks the carbon, and these electrons move to this. So this is attached to this carbonyl carbon, and this can be shown as CH3 C CH2 C double bond OH, and the carbonyl group of the second aldehyde is changed into O negative. So this anion is formed, and this anion then takes up hydrogen from the water and gives OH group. This OH group, that is hydroxyl group, is formed, and this is present at the beta position, that is this carbon is alpha carbon and then this carbon is beta carbon. So beta carbon has OH group. So these are the beta hydroxy aldehyde is formed, and then when this beta hydroxy aldehyde is heated, then it gives the alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. This carbon is alpha carbon and this carbon is beta carbon, so we get alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. And if we see it from starting, that is, it is base catalyzed mechanism. So in the first step, base abstracts hydrogen from the alpha carbon. This is alpha carbon. So therefore there is a requirement that in the aldol condensation, aldehyde and ketones must have alpha hydrogen atoms. So alpha hydrogen is abstracted by OH negative base, and water is removed, and the resulting carbanion, that is this, is resonance stabilized, that is with enolate anion, and then this carbanion, which is resonance stabilized, attacks this carbanion attacks the second molecule of aldehyde, and this carbanion, that is carbon with negative charge, attacks the carbonyl carbon, this, and we get this anion, and in this anion O negative will abstract hydrogen from the water, and we get alcohol group on the beta carbon, that is we get beta hydroxy aldehyde, or this product is called aldol. And Then this upon heating gives alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. So in this particular mechanism we have taken aldehyde, that is acetaldehyde. The acetaldehyde is taken and first molecule, that is second molecule, and it gives the product, that is aldol, and the IUPAC name can be written. It has 4 carbons, so on the third carbon OH group is present, so it is 3-hydroxy butane. In acid catalyzed, this H positive is attached to oxygen through electrons, and then this protonated ketone is formed, and this is in equilibrium with this enol form, and this enol form as a electrophile. This acts as a electrophile in the second step. So in the first acid catalyzed step, the acid gets attached with acetone through oxygen to give protonated acetone, and then it is in dynamic equilibrium with enol, and this enol is a electrophile. This then attacks on the already protonated acetone, and then these electrons form bond with this carbon, and these electrons move to this oxygen to neutralize this oxygen, and we get OH, and then this whole group is attached to carbonyl carbon through this CH2, C double bond OH, CH3, and this have positive charge, which here these electrons move to this to complete the valency of this carbon. So this oxygen has positive charge, so here is the positive charge, and in the next step this gets released as H positive, and we get here carbonyl group, and this is beta hydroxy ketone, and further this is dehydrated to give this product in which the H positive gets attached to this oxygen, and this oxygen now due to this hydrogen has positive charge, and then this electron move to this and water is released, and here this hydrogen gives electrons to this carbon and double bond is formed, and so this hydrogen and this water gets removed as a hydronium ion, and we get alpha beta unsaturated ketone. So this is the mechanism for acid catalyzed mechanism for the aldol condensation. Both the mechanisms, acid catalyzed and base catalyzed, are important. So the common name for the product formed in case of acetone is mesithyl oxide. So next is the crossed aldol condensation. In crossed aldol condensation, or it is also called Claisen skimmed condensation, as we have already done aldol condensation, crossed aldol condensation, and just we are repeating the first reaction, that is this benzaldehyde and then this ethyl acetate in the presence of dilute NaOH gives this product, and that is ethyl cinnamate, its common name, and water is formed. So for the aldol condensation, if this benzaldehyde combines with ethyl acetate in the dilute NaOH, then this ester is formed. This reaction is called Claisen skimmed condensation, and the mechanism of this crossed aldol condensation is very similar to the base catalyzed mechanism. In base catalyzed, we have done that base first abstracts hydrogen from the alpha carbon, this is alpha carbon, and then water is released, and this, let's move to this carbon ion is formed, we have already done, and this acts as a nucleophile. Now this attacks the carbonyl carbon, and same, these electrons move to this, and this gets attached to this carbon, we get this O negative and CH2, C double bond OH. Now this oxygen abstracts hydrogen from the water and we get OH group, and rest is same. And then when it is heated, it gives this OH is released with its electrons. H gives electrons to this, so double bond here, and we get alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. So the mechanism for cross aldol condensation is same. And this we have taken this molecule with alpha hydrogen and this with no alpha hydrogen. This has no alpha hydrogen. So one molecule has alpha hydrogen and the second don't have the alpha hydrogen. The molecule with alpha hydrogen is present as a ketone aldehyde, and the compound with aldehyde ketone with no alpha hydrogen is present as a alcohol group. And then after dehydration, alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde is formed. So compound aldehyde and ketone with with alpha hydrogen is on the as a carbonyl group is retained, and in the compound with no alpha hydrogen, in this carbonyl group is not retained, it is converted into alcohol part. So this is the mechanism for cross aldol condensation. So next is benzoin condensation. In the benzoin condensation, in this it is for aromatic aldehydes. This is specially for aromatic aldehydes. This is to be noted. Benzoin condensation is for aromatic aldehydes which do not contain alpha hydrogen. So it is very important that benzoin condensation takes place in the aromatic aldehydes only and which do not contain alpha hydrogen. And in the presence of alcoholic potassium cyanide, it undergoes self-condensation to form alpha hydroxy ketones, commonly called benzoins. And this reaction is called benzoin condensation. In this, the aromatic aldehyde with no alpha hydrogen is benzaldehyde. In this is alpha carbon, and this has no hydrogen attached to it because one bond is this 1, 2, 3, and other is fourth is satisfied by this bond, that is double bond here. And when it is treated with alcoholic KOH, it gives this product. It is called benzoin. And this is, there are two molecules of benzaldehyde. First one is oxidized and other is reduced, and the product is benzoin condensation. So mechanism is, in this, first the CN group, that is from KCN, act as a nucleophile. As we have already seen in the nucleophilic addition reactions, the nucleophile attacks first. So in this also, the KCN, that is CN, is a strong nucleophile. It adds to the carbonyl carbon. In all the reactions we have done, nucleophile attacks the carbonyl carbon. So it attacks the carbonyl carbon and these electrons move to this. So we get this CN is attached here, and rest is same. Hydrogen is present, O negative. Hydrogen is present and then O negative. And then it is an anion and it is very unstable. So in this, hydrogen transfer takes place and this hydrogen moves to this oxygen and these electrons move to this, and carbon will have now negative charge. So that is carbon having negative charge, so carbanion is formed, and this carbanion is resonance stabilized with this structure in which the nitrogen carries the negative charge. That these electrons moves to this, these electrons moves to this, so this carbon is neutralized, here double bond, and the electrons are present on this, so it carries negative, nitrogen negative, and here is double bond, and here is again double bond because one pair moved to nitrogen. So then this carboanion which is resonance stabilized, that is this resonance stabilized, this carbanion then attacks the second molecule of benzaldehyde through carbon, and thus this forms C6H5CN, and this OH, and this O negative, and this is C6H5. And so again in this proton transfer takes place. These hydrogen moves to this hydrogen, and these electron moves to in between this, so we get O negative. These electrons move to this oxygen, so O negative, and then the CN group, being a good living group, this takes away its electrons and it's a good living group, so Cn is moved as Cn negative, and these electrons move to this, so it is carbonyl group is here present, so we get a benzoin. One is double bond O, one is CHOH group, so this is benzoin. In this, the mechanism involves, first is attack of nucleophile Cn, which is a strong nucleophile, and it adds to a carbonyl carbon. Then this is formed, anion is formed, this is unstable, so in this proton transfer takes place. After the proton transfer we get this carbanion. This carbanion is resonance stabilized, this is the resonance stabilized structure, and then this carbanion attacks the second molecule of benzaldehyde through this carbon, and we get this. Then the proton transfer takes place in this. After the proton transfer, this negative charge moves to this, and this Cn, being a good living group, leaves the carbon, and we get this benzoin. And now in this we have used Cn negative as a nucleophile because it is a strong nucleophile and it readily attacks the carbonyl carbon first, and it can stabilize the carbanion by resonance. We have seen the resonance, and then it is a good living group. So these are the three reasons due to which we have used Cn as a nucleophile. It is important, can be asked, why we use Cn negative as a nucleophile in the benzoin condensation reaction. So next is Perkin reaction. In the Perkin reaction, again the aromatic aldehydes, only. In benzoin condensation also, aromatic aldehydes react with aliphatic anhydride in the presence of sodium salt of carboxylic acid, from which the anhydride has been derived as the base, to form a condensation product, which upon hydrolysis gives the corresponding alpha beta unsaturated acid. That is, this is aromatic aldehyde. It reacts with the anhydride of aliphatic acid, CH3COOH. That is, acetic acid is aliphatic and its corresponding anhydride is acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride react with aromatic aldehyde in the presence of salt of acid. Again aliphatic salt of acid, that is this of salt of this acid, and gives the this product, condensation product, in which we get C6H5CH double bond, and this water is removed, so CH double bond CH, all other group is as such CH COOCOCH3. It is condensation product. When this is boiled upon hydrolysis, it gives this bond gets cleaved, and we get C6H5 CH double bond CH COOH, and the other carbon gives this 2 carbon gives the acid of 2 carbons, acetic acid. So we get the alpha beta unsaturated acid in case of the Perkin reaction. So in this reaction we have aromatic aldehyde reacts with aliphatic anhydride. This is aliphatic anhydride in the presence of sodium salt of carboxylic acid of this anhydride. The anhydride formed from which acid? That acid's sodium salt. In the presence of that acid sodium salt, these react to give this condensation product, which upon heating undergoes hydrolysis to give alpha beta unsaturated acid and the molecule of acid. And now mechanism is, again all mechanisms are same. That is, first this hydrogen is abstracted by the acetate ion of the sodium acetate, and then it gives the acetic acid, and other is this carboanion, and this carboanion then attacks the carboryl carbon. As we already know, in all the mechanisms, the nucleophile attacks the carboanion, nucleophile attacks the carboryl carbon. So again in this attacks the carbonyl carbon and we get this product. And in this oxygen abstracts hydrogen from the acetic acid, and OH will be here, and other is the remaining is the same. And then in the presence of acetate ion, which abstracts this hydrogen, because when we heat water is removed, so this hydrogen combines with this acetate ion and this OH negative is removed and this electron moved to this, so double bond is formed here in between. So we get alpha beta unsaturated condensation product, and this upon hydrolysis gives, now this 2 carbons remains as such and form acid, and then again here these 2 carbons gives the acid. So we get alpha beta unsaturated acid as a final product in the Perkin reaction. So this is all about the main 4 reactions we have done with mechanisms. First is aldol condensation mechanism, then second cross aldol condensation mechanism, then third benzoin condensation, and fourth is Perkin reaction. These all condensation reactions are important with their mechanisms. These are very important. Any 2 reactions can be asked in the exam. So thank you. We will further continue with other reactions. So thank you.